Look at this screen. When a homeowner needs a contractor, they are dealing with a problem they want solved immediately. They find your business, they judge you in seconds, and if your website looks unclear or hard to use, they leave. Most contractors assume the solution to this is buying more traffic. But if you already show up on Google, get website visits, and field phone calls without hitting your booking targets, traffic is not the issue. The actual problem is your lead path, the specific sequence a stranger takes from their initial search to scheduling a job. To repair that sequence today, you need a few tools ready. Open your website editor, log into your Google Business profile, and open a blank document. Fixing this journey ensures that the attention you've already paid for actually reaches your calendar, turning cold traffic into a predictable stream of booked appointments. The fastest way to lose a lead is a vague introduction. When a homeowner lands on your site and sees a massive headline reading "Quality You Deserve" or "Trusted Service," they learn nothing about how you can help them. This comparison shows why specific language wins. The example on the right immediately answers 3 specific questions: exactly what service you offer, who you help, and where you work. A headline reading "Same-Day Plumbing in Las Vegas" confirms to the buyer they are in the exact right place. A homeowner search starts with a problem, a leaking pipe or a hot living room. By addressing that pain immediately, you create an urgency that lists of maintenance features can't match. But before they hand over their phone number or address, that urgency hits a wall of skepticism. They want to know if you will rip them off, do poor work, or fail to show up. They need immediate proof. You provide that proof right below the headline. Display your review count and star rating. Show unpolished, authentic photos of your job sites, your team, and your branded trucks. Real, raw imagery proves you are an active, local business. Once the customer trusts you, the next step must match their level of intent. A clogged toilet requires a prominent Call Now button for speed. A massive landscaping project requires a request estimate form to capture project details. Using the wrong call to action stops the momentum. Because most local searches happen on a phone, that action must be effortless. This interface locks the contact button directly to the header, so the user never has to hunt for it. If you use a form, cut it down to 5 fields: name, phone, service, zip code, and preferred time. Asking for too much data upfront kills the lead. This combination of clear service descriptions and visible proof targets the common fear of hidden costs or poor work. It removes the friction that usually stops a homeowner from reaching out. Even after the user hits submit, a deep anxiety reigns. They are inviting a stranger into their home. To eliminate that fear, place a simple 3-step "What happens next" list directly below your contact form. Tell them you will call to confirm the issue, send a technician, and complete the work. This diagram outlines the response protocol. A homeowner usually contacts 3 companies and books the first one that answers. You have exactly 5 minutes to respond to a new lead before they move to a competitor. If they miss that initial 5-minute phone call, do not give up. Immediately follow up with a low-pressure text message. Keep it brief. "Hi, this is Brandon with the team. We got your service request. What is the best time to talk?" This restarts the conversation on their schedule. To know if these leads are actually valuable, you have to track them past the initial phone call. Knowing a lead came from Google Maps is incomplete data. You need to record if that specific lead booked a job, what the total value was, and if it was profitable. This flowchart tracks the complete lead lifecycle. Every lost job can be traced to a leak in one of these 4 pillars. If your site gets traffic but no form fills, the leak is right here at the contacted stage. Each leak has a specific fix. If they cannot find you, fix your SEO. If they bounce immediately, fix your trust indicators. If they do not reach out, fix your call to action buttons. And if they contact you but do not schedule, fix your follow-up speed. Tracking your outcomes step by step isolates the exact broken link in your chain. You stop guessing what works and stop paying for ads that pour traffic into a broken system. Now we apply these rules directly to your website. You need to structure your homepage to perfectly match the psychological sequence of a homeowner looking for help. This wireframe maps out the ideal structure. Start at the top. The moment the page loads, the user must see the exact service and city in the headline, a clear action button, and an immediate trust signal, like your star rating. Next, scroll down and validate their issue. Explain the pain point clearly to show you understand their exact situation. Immediately follow that with your specific solution and a brief explanation of how your service works. Finally, anchor the bottom of the page with deep proof. Display your before and after imagery, add detailed customer reviews, and then repeat your primary call to action button so they do not have to scroll back to the top. This rigid top-to-bottom sequence respects the customer's mental journey. You confirm their location, prove your competence, detail the fix, and offer an easy exit to book the job. Lead capture extends past your website. For the majority of local searches, your Google business profile is the actual first impression a customer has of your company. This profile requires active maintenance. You must upload fresh photos of your recent jobs, select the exact service categories you offer, and ensure your operational hours are strictly accurate. An ignored profile signals risk to a potential buyer. Next, secure detailed reviews. Ask happy customers for a review the moment the job is done, while the result is fresh. A review that says, "Fixed my emergency plumbing leak in Henderson," acts as powerful sales copy for the next prospect. Make it easy with a direct link, and never use fake rewards. Once the leads start rolling in, enforce a strict multi-touch follow-up system. A single missed phone call does not mean the lead is dead. Call first, text second, email third, and call again later. Give them multiple chances to respond. Here is the core rule of lead generation. Never scale a broken system. If your contact buttons are hidden and your team takes hours to respond, running paid ads is like pouring water into a leaky bucket. By establishing clear messaging, building a page structure based on proof, and committing to a relentless follow-up protocol, you seal those leaks. Start today. Take 30 minutes to rewrite your homepage headline so it includes your exact service and city, and rearrange your website blocks to match the wireframe we just built. Fixing your baseline lead path makes every future marketing dollar you spend stretch further. Join us next week as we discuss maps, dedicated service pages, and deep proof. Thanks for watching, and go fix those leaks.